Recognized for 5 minutes.
Madam Chair, Ranking Member McGovern, there have been really important historic moments that have happened in this very room and in this chamber that we're honored to serve in the House of Representatives. And I think back over those moments and I wonder what those leaders had to do to compel our colleagues to care enough to prick the hearts and the minds of the people that we serve with and the constituents that we're honored to serve. And so I think about that as we're here in this moment, a moment when federal employees are going without pay, when 500,000 Nevadans wonder whether their nutrition assistance benefits will arrive or not, like Charles Gowdy, the Vietnam-era veteran, Navy veteran that I met with this morning before I got on the plane to come here to do my job. Or the 104,000 people in my state who are about to get kicked off of their health insurance because of this big, beautiful bill that cuts their health care and Republicans' refusal to extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits, even though some of their own members know that it's necessary. At a moment like this, the Trump administration decided to give a $40 billion bailout to Argentina right out of the blue. Now, my constituents are wondering, where the hell did this money come from to begin with? Where's the transparency? No congressional consultation, no explanation to the taxpayers who have to fund it. The clear winners are the hedge fund billionaires who bet on Argentina's economy. It directly benefits them, and it sells out America. The American people get nothing out of it, even though Trump himself said we were going to put America first. Just a few weeks ago, this administration said that there wasn't enough money for health care. That 24 million Americans now stand to lose access to health insurance as a result. And somehow Republicans found plenty of money to ensure that their billionaire speculators make out. And once again, Republicans have made clear who they work for, and it's not the working people of America. The truth is, Argentina's experience since their president took office in 2023 is a cautionary tale for the United States. Their president in Argentina has cut their health care budget in half. Sound familiar? He fired thousands of public health workers. Sound familiar? Roughly 40% of Argentines now rely on a collapsing public health system and can no longer afford basic care. Sound familiar? Cancer patients die waiting for treatment, and infectious diseases spread rapidly. Sound familiar? And this was done in the name of reducing bureaucracy and waste. The same justification that we hear from my Republican colleagues. If we continue down this path, we know exactly where it will lead us. So my amendment tonight would redirect that $40 billion bailout from Argentina. It would redirect the money that Trump said wouldn't benefit the American people, and we would use those funds to extend the advanced premium tax credits for 2 years. Now, I'm like other people on this dais. I come from humble beginnings. I don't know what $40 billion looks like. I don't know what $1 million looks like. Neither do most of my constituents. Well, $40 billion that they use to bail out Argentina covers health care under the advanced premium tax credits for 2 years. This is an investment in the health and economic security of the American people. It's a far better use of taxpayer dollars than sending billions overseas. I urge my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to support this amendment. And I also want to just speak for a moment to this payola. And I don't know if Speaker Johnson read the bill or not. Did he negotiate the bill? Did House Republicans have a say in the bill or not? Because if so, this provision that pays out these senators, which is a corrupt provision, is on the watch of Speaker Johnson. So maybe he should resign. Maybe House Republicans who reviewed the bill, because we didn't review the bill, and this whole notion that we can't do anything now because the Senate is gone, stop gaslighting the American people. There are two ways for the Senate to dispose of an amendment once it's adopted by the House. One is by unanimous consent or voice vote, which is the most common, and the other is by roll call if requested. So don't say that the House doesn't have power. We have the power to do our job. You know that this is corrupt, just like the $40 billion bailout to Argentina is corrupt, and it's time that this House do its job. Thank you, Speaker Johnson, for finally calling back the House of Representatives. You don't just work for the Republican conference, you work for the House of Representatives and all of its members. I yield back.
Ms. Berrigan, you